Is Iran actually winning, or is this just another masterclass in wartime rhetoric? Today, we're diving deep into Iran's surprising claim that they are on the verge of a victory in negotiations with President Trump to end the brutal, near 3-month conflict. This isn't just another headline, it's a statement wrapped in history, delivered on a modern platform, and it's demanding our attention. Before we continue, if you want to stay on top of everything happening in US politics, hit that subscribe button right now and leave a like. It really helps this channel grow. So, what are we talking about here? The Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson, Esmail Baqi, posted on the social platform X, the one formerly known as Twitter, an image. This image depicted an ancient Iranian archaeological site, specifically one showing a Roman emperor. The context? Baqi used this historical tableau to suggest that Iran is, quote, winning the negotiations with President Trump on ending the war. Now, let's be clear, Iran has been battered by this nearly 3-month conflict. Their economy is under immense pressure, and the human cost has been devastating. So, for their spokesperson to declare victory at this juncture, and to do so by referencing ancient empires and their supposed subjugation, is a strategic move. It's not just about the present, it's about projecting strength, resilience, and historical inevitability. This isn't the first time we've seen Iran employ historical narratives in its political messaging. They often draw parallels between past victories of Persian empires and their current struggles, framing themselves as inheritors of a proud and unyielding legacy. By bringing in a Roman emperor, Baqi is likely trying to evoke a sense of triumph over a powerful, external force, in this case, implicitly, the pressure and demands coming from the United States under President Trump. It's a way to rally domestic support, to project an image of defiance to allies and adversaries alike, and perhaps, to subtly undermine the perception of American leverage in these negotiations. But what does this victory actually entail? The specifics of the ongoing war and the negotiations remain largely shrouded in secrecy, as is often the case in high-stakes diplomatic standoffs. We don't know the precise terms of the proposed resolution, or even if a resolution is truly imminent. However, Baqi's statement suggests that Iran believes it is achieving its objectives, or at least preventing the full realization of US demands. This could mean a number of things. Perhaps Iran is securing concessions on sanctions relief, or perhaps it's managing to hold on to certain regional influence it seeks to maintain. It could also mean that the ongoing conflict, while costly, has reached a point where the US, and by extension President Trump, are more inclined to seek an end to hostilities on terms that are more favorable to Iran than previously anticipated. The implications of this claim are significant. For President Trump, this declaration, if it gains traction, could be spun in various ways. He might choose to present it as evidence of his own negotiation prowess that he brought Iran to the table and secured a deal, even if it's one that Iran interprets as a win. Alternatively, it could be seen as a sign of a shaky or unsustainable peace, especially if the underlying issues that led to the conflict are not fully resolved. Critics would likely point to this as another example of a deal made without robust international consensus or clear long-term stability. For the people of Iran, this message of victory could be a much-needed morale boost. After months of hardship, hearing that their leadership is achieving success on the international stage, even through historical allegory, can provide a sense of vindication and hope. However, it also raises questions about the true cost of this protracted conflict and whether the victory comes at a price that the average Iranian citizen will continue to bear. And what about the wider region and the global community? Any de-escalation of conflict involving Iran is a positive development. However, the nature of this de-escalation, and the underlying power dynamics it represents, will shape future regional security. If Iran truly feels it has won concessions from the US, it might embolden its regional proxies and further complicate efforts to contain its influence. Conversely, if this is a mutually beneficial de-escalation born out of exhaustion, it could open a new chapter of cautious diplomacy. The use of historical imagery is particularly fascinating. It suggests that Iran is not just playing a game of present-day politics, but is weaving a narrative that connects its current actions to a long and proud past. This strategy can be incredibly effective in solidifying national identity and projecting an image of enduring strength. It's a way of saying, we have overcome empires before, and we will overcome present challenges. So, what do you think about this? Is Iran genuinely winning in its negotiations with President Trump, or is this a sophisticated propaganda move? Drop your opinion in the comments below. I read every single one. The sands of time are shifting, and understanding these nuanced claims is crucial to grasping the future of international relations. We'll be keeping a close eye on this developing story.